What's up guys, Standing back again. This is my second Airsoft video. I just want to say there haven't been many videos recently, but I've been busy actually working at school for once and not gaming because I know I just find it a bit boring at the minute. I've got no games that I haven't fully completed, so I've just been getting into Airsoft a bit more. I will hopefully be bringing out some Dishonored videos, probably next month. I know it's a bit late because Dishonored's been out a while now, but that's the only time I can get it, unfortunately. So, you know, hopefully some people will watch them. So, let's move on with this video. It's a review of my G&G GR4 GR26 combat machine. This is obviously two-tone, as you can see. In the UK, that is the law, unless you have a UCARA membership, which I don't at the minute, because you have to do a lot of stuff for it, and I can't at the minute. If you really want to look into what you have to do for it, go on a website. It's just search in Google, you'll find it. I think it's ucara.com, UKARA. But yeah, and anyone from the UK, you know, you've obviously heard of it and you know what it is. So let's move on with the review of this airsoft gun. I went into it a little bit in my previous airsoft video, but I didn't really go into it that much because I still had a couple of parts waiting, or I was waiting on a couple of parts to come, and as you can see I've also strapped on a couple of extras now. It's also given me the chance to use it a bit more, so I can now give a better review of what it actually is, and I'm also going to show you a shooting test later. So, the externals of this gun, it has everything you'd expect. It's all plastic, polymer, I think it's nylon fibre, but you know, pretty high quality. It's not going to break. I've thrown this around, dropped it, chucked it about, and it still works perfectly fine for me. The main feature that I really like on this is instead of the standard M4 grip on it, it actually has the Tango Down grip, which I just love because it feels much more comfortable in my hands. You know, I think that's really just personal preference, but hey, if it has it, why not? It has the iron sights, flip-up iron sights, with the foresight coming straight out the RIS rail on it, so you can mount a low-profile optic and still see, because it folds perfectly flat. The rear sight can be taken off with just an Allen key here, and it is adjustable for windage and elevation with these little kind of knobs here. So let's just fold that down for now. It does have a charging handle, which doesn't actually do anything, but it's nice to have it on there. I've taken it apart and it is just a spring coming up here. It's just attached to a little hook on the end of here, this on the end. But it's nice to have it on there. You have your safety with safe, semi-automatic and fully automatic. As I've explained before, this is designed for a right-handed person, so if you are right-handed, you will access that with your thumb, just like that. Again, the magazine release is also designed for a right-handed person, as you'll get to it with your trigger finger, just like that. So you come out the trigger, hit the magazine release, and reload. Another cool feature of this gun is actually the stock itself. It has a really nice cheek rest on here, which is really padded and feels really great when you've got it right in your cheek. If you're just using shooting goggles or whatever, obviously full face mask kind of stops that from being quite as good. But hey, I kind of vary this and my goggles out depending on what I'm doing. You have the adjustable stock, like that, which also has a really cool feature, is that it'll lock in place. So there's no chance of you catching it and pushing it in and coming up to aim and it feeling odd or you not sighting it properly. So that's a really good feature. You've got this little part here, which actually stores CR123A batteries, which power the laser here, which is just inside the foregrip, where the battery goes. That's the main features. You do have a forward assist, which releases the spring, which is, you know, always good. It keeps them working for much longer. I've actually mounted my 1-point sling on the right hand side of the gun, so it hangs better for me. Originally it was here, but I just took the buffer tube off, switched this plate round, put the buffer tube back on, and it works for me now. Behind your dust cover you have the normal wheel for hop up. Works well for me. I'll show you in the shooting test later that does work. And this also has G&G's electric blowback, or pneumatic blowback, sorry. which I quite like. It's a nice little realism feature without having to get the gas guns, which is always good in my opinion. You have the kind of front end, which is similar to an MOE foregrip. I think it's styled off it because where I got this from, they actually said it was a Magpul styled, so I think that is kind of based on the Magpul products, but obviously isn't kind of official Magpul because it just says G&G all over it instead. I've strapped just Magpul rails onto it. I now have a light, which is quite bright. I have a foregrip, which is cool. And also, so that I can shoot accurately in this mask, I have a side-mounted scope, so I can come up to aim like that and see straight down my scope, rather than having my foresights up and kind of tilting my head over. So that's the externals of the gun. I'm now going to cut to a shooting test, and then I'll cut back and hopefully do a... I'll just show you what the target looked like. In the shooting test, I shot 10 single round shots at it. I then shot 3 3-round bursts and then 3 full auto bursts. The shooting test was done at about 35 yards. I'm not sure what that is in meters. After archery, I work everything in yards, so you know. I had spent a little bit of time making sure the sights were, you know, set up right. Hop up was set. I was using .25 BBs, and it seemed to go pretty well. I'll cut to that and then I will show you the shooting test results. Right guys, back again, and here is the results from the shooting test. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but most of the rounds are in the dead centre here, slightly down and left of the actual centre, but still, you know, if that's on a chest, you're going to hit them every single time. I did rest my gun when I was shooting it, so there was, and I had something, well, I actually had a vice just holding it in place, so the blowback wouldn't move it. It wasn't me, it was me shooting, obviously, but it wasn't a test of how accurate I am, it was a test of the gun because I wasn't moving the gun around or anything, which is always good. There are a couple of flyers up here, which I think could have been to do with the hop-up, but as you can see, the main, you know, body of the BB has gone straight through, you know, this area of the target. It's probably about 3-inch spread, which isn't too bad. Okay then guys, that was my first Airsoft review on the G&G GR4 GR26 Magpul styled Airsoft rifle. Hope you enjoyed it. I will be bringing some more videos out soon. Like I said, I will be bringing some Dishonored videos out. I know it's a bit late for Dishonored, but hey, I like the look of the game and I don't have it, so why not? Anyway, I hope you enjoy this, so keep watching my videos.